Distinguished delegates, I'm Minghum Yamtarch from Mongolia. Today, I take the floor on behalf of the Children and Youth Major Group, not only as a representative of the current generation, but also as a voice for future generations whose fate lies in the decisions that we make today. As such, we are advocating for the inclusion of intergenerational equity in the operating principles of the Future Science Policy Panel, not just as a technical requirement, but as a moral imperative. We would like to highlight that the principle of intergenerational equity built on the United Nations' long history of acknowledging the need to safeguard future generations, dating back to the UN Charter of 1945. Furthermore, the 1972 Stockholm Declaration underscores the, quote, solemn responsibility to protect and improve the environment for present and future generations, end quote, and set the objective of preserving natural resources. Subsequent declarations and agreements, including the Rio Declaration, the UNFCCC, CBD, and other MEAs, have reaffirmed the need to safeguard the right and interests of future generations. Following in the footsteps of these groundworks, we must recognize that the decisions we make today and the policy recommendations of the future SPP will profoundly impact the quality of life for future generations to come. Our actions must reflect a deep-seated commitment to ensuring that our children and grandchildren inherit a world where they can thrive, rather than struggle with the environmental degradation and resource scarcity that we have the power to prevent. In complementarity with intergenerational equity, we further emphasize the importance of meaningful youth engagement today through the establishment of a youth expert advisory group that will incorporate the lived experiences of young people with chemicals, waste, and pollution in bridging science and policy through youth's substantive contributions to the future SPP works. Finally, we reiterate the importance of embedding a human rights-based approach, adopting a flexible and iterative approach, incorporating robust conflict of interest policies, advocating for the rights of the impacted and vulnerable communities, and enhancing capacity building and awareness to set a precedent for inclusive, transparent, equitable, and forward-thinking governance that honors our shared responsibility to protect and preserve the environment for all generations. Thank you.